Hope you've all had a superb, brilliant week, and you have many more to come, and you're all ready for another half an hour of global universal healing, planetary healing. So we're going to start off a little bit different this week, just to keep a bit of variety in this. So I'd like to welcome all our new people, if we have any, and welcome to our regulars. Wonderful to have you on board for this little journey. So let's start at the beginning, and as we usually do, let's start by taking a few nice deep breaths. And as breathe in, breathe right down to the pit of your stomach. And as you're breathing in, just be aware of breathing in the nice peaceful energy, nice and calmness feeling beginning within you. And as you breathe out, again, be aware of just letting go, releasing any negatives, any niggly thoughts. Just let them go. We don't need them at the moment. Just see yourself throwing them all in the ocean or somewhere. We don't need them. And again, with each in-breath, nice, peaceful energy beginning to take root within you. And as we breathe out, it's a bit more of that negativity leaves us. And then one more time, nice deep breath, right down deep, pit of the stomach. And just be aware of that beautiful, unconditional warmth and peacefulness beginning to fill you. From the toes right up to your head. And then allow yourself to breathe at a rhythm that suits you, rhythm that matches your heart. And as we begin to slide into this rhythm with our breath, I'd like you to visualize that there is a beam of blue light, beautiful blue, one that we can't see on this planet with our physical eyes. An amazing colour blue, shining as if it's from a torch, shining on the top of our head. And as we focus on this, the light actually begins to penetrate our head and gradually work its way down through our body, right down to our feet, and then even beyond, deeper into the earth's surface. And as the light continues to shine down into us, we become aware of its healing energy as the light dances all around within us, touching every part of our being, that we may be aware of any dis-ease or discomfort, or even if we're not aware of it, the blue light will seek it out. Then it will work, helping us to return to balance and taking away, dissipating those aches and pains and dis-ease we may be feeling in any of our three bodies, our mental, physical and emotional. The blue light will work on all of those three in all areas that's possible within us. And we just take a moment to enjoy the feeling of that blue light pouring in through our crown, top of our head, filling every cell of our being as it works its way through our physical body. And continue to visualize, to be aware of this blue light coming into you. And it's the healing light that we will be sharing. And it comes down from the source of all that is. It comes down through the clouds, down through the night sky. Nothing will stop it penetrating its way down until it reaches us. And it continues to flow. And the more it flows, the more intense and the more powerful and soothing the healing energy is within us. And I'd like you now to think, to call to mind some of your loved ones, some of your family, people that are close to you, any of those that you know could possibly benefit from this healing light shining down on them also. And remember, we are offering them the light. We are not forcing it on them. It is their choice. We are just offering it to them as a gift of unconditional friendship. And see the faces of those that you know, and even the faces of those that you don't know, you may know of, that could also benefit from this blue light that is shining down on us. And we offer that blue light to people that we may not know, people we meet in the street, people we work with, anyone really whose path crosses ours, when we feel that there is a dis-ease, a discomfort about them. We offer the blue light to those also. And now, as the blue light continues to flow into us, it now starts to flow outwards from us as well. It goes out from us in all directions, gradually working its way out of us, filling the room that we may be sitting in. And it continues outwards through the building, up through the roof. Again, nothing stops it. It just flows into us, through us, and we radiate it out gradually across the surface of our planet. And as it too, the light follows its own path across our planet, we ask that it shines particularly brightly, intensely, on the hospitals, the aged care establishments, even the prisons. And we ask that all the people that are there as carers or as people that are patients and that are inmates, we ask that the blue light is there also for these people. And continuing on to the emergency service people, the ambulance people, firemen, policemen, anyone that is dedicating their life to the service of others, we ask that they especially receive the blue light. And as the blue light spreads out from all of us in all different directions, the light that each of us is radiating gradually links with the light that others of us are radiating. So now, instead of being several beams of light, of healing energy, we have formed one column of healing energy that is wider even than our own planet. And as it shines on our planet, it also brings the healing energy to all the creatures of our planet, the animals, whether they're domesticated or wild. We ask that their too life is brought back into balance as it should be for them. When we think of all of the fish, the animals, the creatures that live in the sea, whether it's on the surface or down at the very depths, we ask the same for those, and also the birds on the wing, the birds of the sky. We ask that the healing light shine on those also, whether they're down in the ocean or up in the sky. We ask the healing light be there for them also, again, to help to return their life into some form of balance that they understand. And we continue to radiate the light that continues to come down into us, and then we radiate it outwards until we visualize the whole planet is spinning within an unseen column of blue healing energy. When we become aware of a feeling of peace and calmness that begins to surround all life streams on our planet, our home. And we ask also that the healing energy, the light, be particularly bright again in places that are suffering natural disasters, whether it be through flood, earthquake, bushfires, anything we would call a natural disaster. We ask that the healing energy be there and available to all those affected by it. And we request the same for the places on our planet that are suffering through man-made disasters. And there are many that have left scars on our planet. We ask yet again that the healing light shine on all those areas, and not only shine but work their way into the areas, into the physical material, to help it recover, to help it come back to a state of balance. And now we set for a few minutes, a good few minutes, maintaining this vision, this sight that we have created in the column of blue light, and our planet spinning freely within it, spreading the healing energy, the healing light to any life stream on our planet that chooses to take advantage to feel the benefit. And all the time we sit here, the blue light continues to pour down into each and every one of us, filling our whole physical body, filling our auras, and working outwards as part of the one column of light. Continue to sit in the silence while you maintain the vision, maintain the radiating of the blue light across all of our planet. And hold that as your thought, as your point of focus. Maintain your focus, radiating to healing energy. Consider enhancing it, perhaps boost it a bit for these last few minutes. So now we have reached the time where we begin to withdraw back within ourselves. And as you do so, bring with you the vision of our planet spinning in that huge column of endless blue light, which came down through us and outwards, radiating it outwards. To see yourself gradually beginning to decrease the radiating of that energy. And gradually that vision diminishes. It doesn't disappear. It is always there. And as always, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, if you feel the need to make the offer of sending the blue light to someone, just refer back to that vision of the planet. So now, gradually you become aware the intensity of that blue light coming into you is decreasing. It is losing some of its intensity. Although there is always some, there is always the blue light there for you. And then I would like you all gradually to allow your awareness to return to your physical body. And as it does, just be aware of the feeling of balance you have within you. And then as your awareness returns, take a few moments, just as usual, to stretch your hands and wriggle your toes. Just have a little bit of gentle movement to allow your energy to ground itself. And then have a bit of a stretch. And for those of you, as always, that feel you haven't quite properly returned yet, just take a bit longer in the chair until you feel totally grounded before you get off with the rest of your day. So now, finally, I'd just like to thank all of you for being a part of this evening, for this very quick half an hour. It's been really great. And remember, you don't have to wait till this time. If ever you want to play back previous meditations, healing, feel free to do so. And the old saying is very true: the more healing we send, the merrier the planet will be. So I'd like to thank you all once again for being a part of this. Thank you for your time and your energy and your willingness to share this wonderful gift around. And I hope you all have an amazingly good week. And we'll see you again this time next week. So do take care and thank you.